out to his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This now a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. And it is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 30-yard line.
Second and a couple. Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
That's another Rams first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now 2nd and 3. To throw is Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception. Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
And down he'll go at the 25. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's good for Rams. First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass. Hey, 5-0!
5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
21.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
Give me radar.
Now Stafford.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams first down.
Here's Stafford.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
At this
and 10.
point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Stafford. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The offense is always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Colby Parkinson,
48 yards.
and the Rams are back within a score.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where they can try to get momentum back. Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Falcons. B.J. Robinson, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They had a bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Stafford.
Downfield throw, 10, but he still got it.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now Stafford.
Screen play set up for Williams.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Stafford.
At the Falcons, 42-yard line.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
Touchdown.
Puka Nacua, 41 yards.
And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
For the two-point conversion.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
15.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30.
To the air, Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 21. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
That makes the score Falcons.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Like 7. Blue 60.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. David Onyemata in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking deep for Adams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
23 yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Atlanta.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get about 5.
Bijan Robinson.
From the 33, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Throwing is Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7. Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
5-9. Cap.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
McConkey in motion.
Let's go. 5-9. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Rad McConkey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On second down, here's Herbert. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Herbert to the air again. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier fit.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. Try the right side with Robinson. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 23-yard line.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
The look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory, but that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Penix. Moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Robinson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
At the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
18 Cardinal.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Gonzalez now for the point after. He's got it, and the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
14. Chargers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. Set. 380. 12. Set.
Pistol here for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging, because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Go.
Herbert to the air again. This one finds McConkey. And they'll take this down inside 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Ray.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ready.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down.
Throwing again, Herbert. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Chargers.
for the extra point. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 24-yard gain. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, it's Penix. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it himself, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Left side in the hands of London. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, ram. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Chargers.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Herbert now on 1st down. Look at this, out wide to Johnston. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Still on his feet. And he's in. Orlando Gaston. Touchdown Chargers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Herbert. Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
14, Chargers 12.
Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll run with Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Algier. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison.
Again, it'll be Algier. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Tyler Algier. Touchdown Atlanta. Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Falcons will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Conklin goes in motion. Now it's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
12, 12. Hey, go lion. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Perfect. Look wide. Get this one complete. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Game on. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts, close to the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't so.
They run over center with Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Ready. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, That should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. It's up and good. And the Falcons will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 59, 50.
Motion man is Johnston. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
Now the Chargers will
yards.
use the first of their timeouts.
Chargers.
Clock will stop with
First down.
35 seconds to go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10.
21. Set.
They'll drop to throw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Baylor top. 380. Delta. Set.
McConkey in motion.
What is it?
On 1st down, Herbert. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Run.
They send the tight end in motion.
Lion. Set.
Herbert to the air again. He pulls it in around the 5. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
3rd and 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Let's go. Hey, Kappa. Run.
Now Herbert again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag,